Hello, I'm Bob Eaton, Chairman of Chrysler Corporation. Chrysler is proud to be a partner with the American Federation of Teachers and the Association for Supervision and Curriculum Development in presenting the video that you're about to see. It's about creating enthusiasm for reading among our young people. You see, I firmly believe that in order to become creative problem solvers, our children must first become avid readers who use books to explore ideas. What's more, reading is an essential tool that will help children find innovative solutions to the many complex challenges that they will face as adults. But reading is more than a tool. At its highest level, reading is a joy, a simple pleasure that can enrich, educate, and transform our lives in ways that nothing else can. Call it the wonder of reading. It is my hope that this video will help convey some of that wonder to all of you.
So, there they are, the Solution Kids. They use reading to solve problems. What's that? Who am I? I'm Webster the Bookworm. Maybe you've heard of me? Oh boy, I gotta get a new agent. Listen, I'm the host of this show, but we're not here to talk about me. We're here to talk about reading and kids. Kids just like you. Better yet, let's not talk at all. Let's watch. We'll talk later. I'm out of here.
Well, how much do we have? 105, $106, $107.36. Do you believe it?
Actually, I don't. I didn't think so many people would show up to a garage sale.
Neither did I. It was really fun.
Yeah, it was fun, but not as much fun as splitting up the money. Come on, divvy up. A new pair of rollerblades has my name on them.
Carl, you have such a short memory. This money is not for us. It's so we can buy paint to paint over the graffiti on Mrs. Hodges' back fence.
Paint is going to cost $107. I read an ad last night in the paper. Peterson's Hardware has paint for $18 a gallon. A gallon usually covers like 250 square feet. So then we shouldn't need more than 2 gallons at the most.
How the heck do you know how much a gallon of paint covers?
I know because I helped my dad paint one of our rental properties. And he made me figure out how much paint and other supplies we need. I think it was supposed to be a learning experience.
Well, it worked. You learned something. Anyway, I would say probably about $15 for brushes, right? And $35 for paint. To round that up for tax. And we've come to about $55. So what do we do with all the rest?
To tell you the truth, I didn't think we'd make this much. I think we're onto something here. Now, which items sold the very best? I mean, what did we run out of first?
Well, I sold a bunch of books. The little kids loved the picture books, and the older kids couldn't get enough about space or mysteries.
Yeah, I remember that. Books did sell really well.
Fine, books sold best. But you still haven't answered my question about the money.
The purpose of the Solution Kids is to find problems around the neighborhood and figure out ways to solve them. Now, there are always expenses, right? So, I think we should use the leftover money as seed money.
Buy seeds? What for?
Not seed money like you use to plant something. Seed money like you use to start a business. We made $107 on what we had here today. We could make a fortune if we concentrate on just books. I say we go around the neighborhood and ask people to donate their used books.
But do you really think people would just give away their used books? I mean, my mom hardly ever parts with hers. She says they're like treasured friends.
Yeah, our mom has a hard time parting with hers too. But the point is, she does do it. People go through their magazines and books periodically. Periodically. No pun intended. So, we go around the neighborhood, collect people's used books, bring them back here, and start our own used bookstore in the garage. With the money we raise, just think of how we could help out around town. Solution Kids in action. What do you say?
Fine. But how are you going to get Dad to let us use this garage?
I'll ask him. First, I'll tell him what we're going to do. Open a used bookstore in the garage. Then, I'll tell him why we want to do it. To raise money to help solve the neighborhood problems. Then I'm going to say, Dad, since we haven't parked a car in the garage since before I was born, is it safe to suggest that the garage is not a vital part of our existence and that setting it up as a used bookstore would be a very noble purpose?
Well, I think you have a very interesting idea, but I think you've overlooked a few key areas. As a matter of fact, listen to this. This book is called Funny Business. John Campbell was a temperamental sort with a fuse that didn't require much lighting. What do you mean I need a license to do business in my own house? I paid for the house, didn't I? I pay the taxes on it, don't I? The next thing you know, I'll need a license to live here. Calm down, John, Mrs. Campbell said soothingly. The man is just trying to do his job. He didn't create the law. Oh, thank you, Mrs. Campbell. I'm glad you understand. Section 358-C clearly states, permits for business in a residential neighborhood are granted only in the event that said occupant can show prior unconditional approval.
I love it when you read to us, Dad. And your voices were great. But what does all that mean?
It means that houses are for living in, not doing business out of. And I'm sure the neighbors will want to keep it that way.
But we won't be using the house, Mrs. M. We'd be using the garage. Besides, we see people selling lemonade and mowing lawns all the time. That's running a business. Maybe there's a special law for kids?
I doubt the laws are any different for kids than they are for adults. As far as the garage goes, you kids can use it. But I suggest you do some very careful research before you take this idea too far.
Research? What kind of research?
Well, start at the library. Check the computer for any listing under home business. The card catalog will tell you where the books can be found. Check the periodical section too. And don't be afraid to ask the librarian. That's what they're there for. And then go down to City Hall and find out about the exact laws for our area. I'd hate to have to bail you all out of jail. Now go on, take a hike. I want to get back to my book. E. Logan is the country's greatest living writer, and the only writer I know that grew up in this town.
Thanks, Dad.
Bye-bye, guys.
I'm surprised you're so agreeable about all this. A bookstore in the garage could mean all kinds of work and hassle.
I don't have to be the bad guy. When they read all the rules and regulations, they'll get the scoop. They'll learn plenty from the experience, even if they don't ever open the garage for business.
Hello, I'm back. You know, most bookworms are famous for eating books, but not me. I devour books. By that I mean I read everything I can. Reading is important to me, but is it important to the people we've just seen? How do we know? Turn off the tape and chew on those questions for a minute.
Well, what's the plan? If we're not going to do something, we're going for a bike ride.
Give me a break, Carl. We're going to do something. You heard what Dad said. We have to research our idea. We'll go to the library and read up on home businesses. You guys go down to City Hall and find out the deal there. I want to see the rules in writing.
Is everybody ready? Then we'll meet back at the house at 4 o'clock.
Oh, no. What's the matter? Nothing's the matter. It's just Malcolm's little friend, that's all.
You mean Felicia, don't you?
Hey, Malcolm.
Hey, Felicia.
Kendra, my dad said to tell you, the next time you have a garage sale, make sure to come by our house. He has a ton of books to give away. He's a librarian, you see, so my grandma says he's just like a book magnet.
Your dad's the librarian at Crestview, isn't he? As a matter of fact, we were just on our way there now. And the boys were on their way to City Hall to find out if we can have a bookstore in our garage. I bet you'd love to go with them.
Thanks. Say hi to my dad. A bookstore, huh? That doesn't surprise me, Malcolm. Your mom told my dad to read all the time. Is that true? I just love to read myself. Last night I was reading this book, and guess what it's about? It's about these kids find a wrinkle in space and put themselves in another dimension. So you see, I just love to read too. Do you believe in fate, or do you think it's just a coincidence?
That was amazing. I had no idea so many businesses could be run from a home.
These books had some really good tips on how to get started. Felicia's dad was cool.
Yeah, but it was funny. I expected him to talk more. Let's go meet the boys.
Did you understand what they said in there?
Oh, sure. That wasn't too bad. It just got a little confusing for a minute when the guy was talking about permits and petitions and stuff. But the bottom line is, we just have to talk to the neighbors about the bookstore, and if it's all right with them, then it's all right.
Right.
Right, that's what he said. I think.
Kendra said she wanted to see the rules in writing.
You heard that guy, Mr. Totally Wild Shirt. He said that the city ordinance book is 3,563 pages long. They don't hand copies of that out to just anybody, and certainly not a bunch of kids.
Guess you're right.
Come on, I'm dying of thirst. Let's go meet the girls.
What took you guys so long?
We were talking to this guy. He had a really weird shirt.
What exactly did he say?
He said that as long as the neighbors didn't object to the bookstore, it was okay.
But did he mention anything about waivers or signatures? They weren't all the books that we read today.
Signatures. Now, he did say something about that. What was it? They have so many rules and regulations. It was really hard to keep it all straight. Felicia, can you hand me some lemonade, please?
Sure, Mal.
Oh, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Oh, we got it.
It's fine. Anyway, back to the bookstore.
It sounds like a go. We need to clean out the garage, collect books, and start talking to the neighbors.
So what's my job?
Your job is to go ask your dad for the books he said he'd give us. Got it?
Whatever you say, Malcolm.
Well, let's get started.
Like vacuuming? That's definitely great. You gotta finish everything by noon.
It's nice of you to help us organize all these books, Mr. Jones. I never dreamed we'd get so many.
You know, you were off to a good start without me. I think you made some good choices by organizing your books to correspond with some of the main reasons that people read.
We did that?
Sure. Take a look over here. You've got encyclopedias, dictionaries, and reference books for the people who like to read for information.
These books are mostly history, philosophy, and science. Who reads these?
I do. Those books help people learn and think. You should try it sometime. That's my favorite section.
This is my favorite section. This is where they keep all of the fun stuff, like mysteries and novels and storybooks.
Hey, will you take a look at this? Now here's one I'll buy. This is the latest E.E. Logan mystery. What a find. You know, I didn't think it was out yet. I wonder where it came from.
It's probably from my dad. He's read all her stuff. He says she grew up around here.
Right, she moved away some years ago, but I understand she moved back recently. It's too bad she's so reclusive.
Exclusive? Reclusive. It means she doesn't like to be seen or talked to. Sort of like that lady over there. Hey, where did she go? Speaking of customers, who's that guy? The one in the really weird shirt? What about him? He looks suspicious, that's all. What do you think he wants?
He looks familiar to me. I never forget his shirt.
Hey, Malcolm, isn't that the guy from the city office?
You know, the one we talked to about the bookstore.
Yeah, you're right. But what's he doing here?
Carl, you guys forgot something that's going to get us into trouble.
You kids have a great little business happening here.
Thanks.
It's a shame I have to shut you down.
Why?
What did we do?
One at a time. You didn't exactly do anything wrong. It's what you didn't do that has caused the problem. Do you remember what I told you when you came into my office?
You said we needed to talk to the neighbors about the bookstore, and if it was all right with them, then it was all right. Right?
Is that how you remember the conversation?
Sort of. Mostly. No. You didn't say talk to the neighbors. You said talk to all the neighbors. And if none of them objected, then there wouldn't be a problem.
But we did talk to all the neighbors. I'm sure of it.
Kids, I'm sorry, but we've had a complaint.
Complaint?
The rule is you must have 100% approval from everybody in a 3-block radius.
So what happens now?
Are we under arrest or what? Do we have to shut down?
You're not under arrest. And as for shutting down, it is a possibility, but you have friends in high places. Me, to be exact. You, solution kids paid the fence of a Mrs. Hodges a few weeks ago, right?
Yes, we did. Why? Is that against the rules too?
No. Mrs. Hodges is my mother-in-law. She thinks you kids are great. So do I. So I've been authorized to give you a temporary permit. Now, this allows you 5 business days to get the signature of everybody in a
3-block radius.
Right. And once you've done that, you need to present your case and the signed petition before the city council. Does everybody understand? Here's my card. Call if you have any questions. Good luck.
Is he kidding? City council?
You guys messed up big time. How come you didn't find us?
Well now, here's a few questions for you. If these kids are so smart, how come they're in this mess? What went wrong? As long as you're thinking about that, can you remember the 4 reasons for reading that Mr. Jones talked about? What are some reasons you read? Talk it over a while. I'll be back.
signatures for 4 days now, and that lady has been watching us every day. What is she up to? She never says anything, she just watches.
Maybe she's a spy, like in the city.
No, that's not right. She was hanging around before Mr. Monson told us about the signatures. She looks so mad all the time. She must be the one who complained.
How goes the battle, ladies?
Please don't tease, Dad. We still don't know for sure who it is that's against the bookstore, and we only have one more day.
What do you mean you don't know for sure?
Well, it's the weirdest thing. You see, this lady has been spying on us for days, but she never says anything. She just watches us wherever we go.
What does she look like?
Old, but kind of interesting. She has a cane and funny little glasses. She's kind of important looking.
Wait a minute. You said she has a cane. And funny little glasses. What do you mean?
Well, she puts them down on the end of her nose and stares down like this.
I can't believe it. If I'm not mistaken, you kids have managed to lure Miss E.E. Logan out of her shell. I heard she moved back to town.
E.E. Logan? That writer you like?
The writer everyone likes. The writer that doesn't grant interviews. The writer that doesn't make public appearances. The writer that absolutely refuses to sign autographs. And you kids have gotten her interest up.
We got her interest up, and now Felicia's got her.
Mr. McMasters, kids, I'd like you to meet Miss E.E. Logan, the writer. She'd like to sign the petition.
How did you two happen to meet?
It didn't just happen. I solved a mystery. Remember when my dad bought this E.E. Logan book? It turns out Miss Logan slipped a copy on the shelf as a clue to see if we'd figure out who she was. I read about the author on the back cover. It said she was moving back here to her hometown. So when I saw this lady following us, I put 2 and 2 together and came up with me.
This is incredible. Let's all go into the bookstore and hear the rest of the story.
Miss Logan, are you the person who filed the complaint? You've been spying on us for days.
I did file the complaint, and I've been observing you children. I wouldn't call it spying.
But why?
Actually, I'm writing a new book. It's called When Grandma Disappeared.
Cool. Are we in it?
Indirectly, yes. I've been using you as guinea pigs. You see, I suspect that once a person grows old, it's as if they've become invisible. People just don't notice them anymore.
We noticed you, Miss Logan. But you looked so
Mean.
No, you look sort of
Angry.
I was trying to look interesting. I guess I'm no actress, just a bibliophile.
You don't need to call yourself names.
A bibliophile is someone who loves books. All my life, books have been my best friends. Reading them, writing them.
But wait, if you love books so much, how come you're against the bookstore?
I'm not against the bookstore. I'm very much in favor of it. That's another reason why I've been hanging around so much. I'd love to be a part of it. You see, I researched all the zoning and home business laws for my book called
Funny Business. I just finished that. It's great, by the way.
I knew you'd have to get 100% of the signatures in a
3-block radius.
Right. And I also knew that if I complained, it would take you quite a while to get all around the neighborhood. And I'd have a mystery writer's laboratory right in my own front yard. It's crazy, I know.
It's crazy, but it worked. So will you sign?
Watch carefully now. This is the first autograph I've signed in 25 years.
Thanks.
As an author, I am a firm believer in the written word. When you appear before the city council, may I suggest that you present them with as many letters of support as you possibly can. I'll write you one myself.
Great. Thank you.
Well, it's time for me to go.
Thank you, Miss Logan.
By the way, would you kids come over and get some of my old books? They're still in boxes, so if you come and take them away, I won't have to unpack them.
And so the mayor said, "You better let her read some of those letters, Mr. Chairman. She knows the law better than we do."
What letters?
It was Miss Logan's idea.
I suggested the children present letters to help tell their story. What letters did you read, Kendra?
Well, I presented them with 24, including yours, but I only read them this one. I felt it says everything important about what we're trying to do. Dear Your Honors,
My name is Miguel Sotillo, and I want to ask you a favor. I haven't lived in this country very long. My home is far away in Peru, and my words are not yet American, but my heart is. Please, sirs, don't close the kids' bookstore. When I go there, I am happy and not so alone. The people are kind. They have helped me to learn new words, new ideas, and help make new friends. If I can keep going to the bookstore, I know I can learn what the other children know, because they don't just sell books there. They sell hope, and hope is something everybody needs. That's all I have to tell you. Please, may it be enough.
Your friend and future American, Miguel Sotillo.
If that didn't convince them, I don't know what would.
Oh, it convinced them all right.
Mr. Munson!
I hate to crash the party, but I just knew you'd all be here. Mind if I join you?
Not at all.
Well, you kids did an excellent job preparing your paperwork. You spoke simply and to the point, and the city council listened to every word you said. The solution kids really had the right solution today. Oh, and speaking of listening, when the meeting was over, I heard the mayor say that he's planning to give the bookstore and the solution kids an award for outstanding community service.
That's just great, Mr. Monson. And you know, I'm really glad you came, because we have a little award for you too.
For me?
Would you do the honors?
What do I have to do?
Just read the card.
Reading is not my best thing, you know.
Reading is not your best thing yet. Don't worry, you'll do fine.
Anyway, Miguel, if you miss a word, Felicia will help you. She has words to spare.
I'll try. To Mr. Munson, a very nice man who likes very strange shirts. Your friends, the Solution Kids.
Put the box down. That is great.
Wow, that shirt is enough to make me glad I'm a lower life form. Well, what did you learn today? Are you a solution kid? Do you use reading to figure stuff out like Felicia did? I can think of a zillion questions, but I bet you can too. So I'll get back to my latest book and leave you to discuss the show. This is Webster the Bookworm checking out.
Put on that smile. Put on your thinking caps. We're here to have a great time. We're going on a journey. We're the Solution Kids. There is so much we can do. Reading to make decisions or just for fun. It's not just good for you. It's good for everyone. Read for information all across the nation. Read for problem solving too. Come join the Solution Kids. Come join the Solution Kids. Whoa, the Solution Kids.
Hi, my name is Larry Gross, and I played Mr. Jones in the story you've just seen. When I'm not acting, I'm a police officer. Reading is something I love to do, but being able to read is a very important and basic part to all our lives, regardless of what you do for a living or for having fun. As the video showed, there are many reasons to read. Do you remember some of them? How many times did you see the Solution Kids read just for fun? When did reading help these kids solve problems or make up their minds about a situation? When did they read for information? The need to read is all around you, whether you read the directory at the mall, the cereal box on the kitchen table, or the instructions on how to play a new game. You'll use your reading skills in everything you do throughout your entire life. Remember, the more you read, the sharper your mind will be. Reading builds brain power. I hope you enjoyed meeting Webster the Bookworm and the Solution Kids. If you would like to share this video with your family, ask your teacher if you may borrow it. Now, I've got some reports to do and a great new book to read. So I'll say goodbye and keep reading.